Alright, so it's day 3. We're up early, 6:25 ship time, making our way into Sitka. Got the sun high in the sky already. Beautiful landscape as we're cruising in here. This is like nothing my eyes have ever seen before. I love this. It's early morning, the weather's beautiful. We've got a tugboat guiding us into the port of Sitka. This is just too gorgeous. Getting a little bit warmer as we get closer to the shore there, but again, unbelievable. Like nothing I have ever seen before. About to go grab some breakfast, hop in the hot tubs, relax a little bit, and then get ready to explore Sitka. The scenery is beautiful. The landscape is just so vast. If you're like me and grew up in the eastern U.S., it's enlightening to see something like this. It's amazing. Long line for the windjammer this morning, but we made it. Get some grub. Thank you, baby. There they are. We made it through. Got a plate full of food, breathtaking views. It's time to chow down. That was stressful. This is not, though. It's gorgeous. Did you get ketchup this morning? You plan to use mine again?
Yeah.
Talk about breakfast with a view. Made it into the solarium. Time to do some hot tubbing. Man, the solarium is awesome. The placement of the hot tubs is great, forward looking, especially on a day like today when you're coming into port. Just take it all in. Had a good soak. What's next?
Coffee.
Coffee.
The precious espresso machine.
Well, well, well. Look who we found at the coffee machine. Thanks to Annie and her family, we had diamond status and access to the Diamond Lounge, where they had this wonderful espresso machine. It's hard to keep Annie from visiting it like 10 times a day. After we grabbed some coffee, we made our way back up to deck 10, starboard side, heading towards our stateroom, 10540, to get cleaned up. Alright, heading down. Fixing to check out Sitka. Or we just stay on and eat. You never know. We'll find out in the next episode. It's gonna be the same episode. And just like that, we are on land again. Kinda. We're on a pier. And that's a giant ship. It's a little bit of a walk from the gangway to the shuttles that run you downtown. What's nice is it is a free service. Didn't cost us anything. Just hop on the bus and enjoy the ride. Got our spot on the bus and we're heading into town. Beautiful. Look at the North Star.
Was somebody up in that? Yeah.
This service was provided by Alaska Coach Tours, and it was a great experience. Made it to Sitka. Get out here and see what this is all about.
those crows or ravens?
Maybe they're ravens.
Sounds like a raven.
Yeah, it does sound like a raven. There goes one. So, where's the real estate office?
What?
They have a pizza and Mexican kitchen. I need to move here.
Ooh, commercial space for
Hey.
I'm finding me a hat.
Get you one. This is the Sitka Bazaar, one of the many stops we made on Annie's hat hunt. This was a nice store, had plenty of things to offer. There's many of these shops in Sitka, which we found out later in our trip was a great place to shop, price-wise. Found us a tamale stand. Annie got her.
Literally just saying I want Mexican food and then I smelled it and
Yes. So we're going to check out the Barnoff Castle State Historic Site. I'm gonna work off that tamale. What's the verdict on the tamales? Super good. Get one on the way back. There are a lot of steps here. However, it's definitely worth the climb. We did notice there's a fully accessible ramp on the other side. As soon as we got to the top of those steps, there was an eagle resting in one of the trees. It's beautiful. A rare opportunity for us to see one up this close. The eagle population in Sitka seems to be fairly high. We got to see a convocation of them eating down by the water a little bit later in the day. The view from the top of Barnoff Castle is breathtaking. You could see Mount Edgecombe off in the distance there at the beginning. This is a very significant site in Alaska history. In 1867, the U.S. purchased Alaska from Russia in this very spot. You gonna launch me out of one of those cannons?
yeah. Hop in.
Shoot me back to the ship. This is the Prospector, a tribute of sorts to all the prospectors in Alaska. Sitka Pioneer Home, currently a care facility, but a significant building constructed in 1934. St. Michael's Russian Orthodox Cathedral is the first Orthodox cathedral established in North America in 1848 by St. Innocent, 1st Bishop of Alaska. This is a building that is really rich in local culture and history. Definitely encourage you to stop by and check it out. After shopping around downtown and checking out some of the historically significant sites, we decided we wanted to get a little hike in at the Sitka National Historical Park. These trails are beautiful, very well maintained, and easy to walk. As you can see here, they've got some guided tours that you can pay for. Annie and I just took off into these beautiful spruce trees. Coming up on the Indian River, where you'll find some of the larger trees due to the salmon population being so high and the fertile soil there. The beautiful Indian River runs right through the middle of the forest. The water is so clear you can see straight to the bottom. This is nice.
I somehow gained a minute.
Stepping.
I must think that I usually walk really slow.
Yeah.
It's
Beautiful. After our hike, we stopped at the Southeast Alaska Indian Cultural Center to check out all the totem poles. These are amazing. The level of detail and the size is astonishing. King of cutting it close, too close.
Yep.
So we're gonna head on back.
This is the closest we've ever cut it.
This is the closest we've ever cut it. Living life on the edge of Alaska.
Actually, it might only be like 15 more minutes.
We'll step it.
I think it was like 15 here and then 10
Yeah.
in forest on.
See the Squatch silhouette?
Oh yeah.
Squatch life.
I'm swimming.
I'm
hot.
I'm hot too. I want to go swimming. Maybe shred the FlowRider.
Oh yeah.
she fine. Walking back across town was really enjoyable. Andy and I both agreed that Sitka was a really homey place. You just felt like you should be there.
I want fish and chips. Chicken fingers.
Chicken fingers for you. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And here you see me disappearing into the distance with a stranger. I did not realize Annie had stopped. Made it back to the port. Plenty of time to spare. I don't know. Nailed it. Gonna go back downtown?
I don't think they would let you at this point.
No, they wouldn't.
Are you kidding me?
Okay, we had a blast in Sitka. Made it back on the ship through the security frenzy and onboarding process. Gonna go walk around a little bit, grab something to drink, and maybe figure out dinner. My first attempt boogie boarding on the FlowRider went great, as you can see. I found it a whole lot easier to drop in from the top of the wave. I've done the stand-up FlowRider before, but never the boogie board. It was a lot of fun to be this low and close to the water. It is heated, which is great. It was kind of cool standing in line, but not too bad once you got on the FlowRider. My bag of tricks are fairly limited, but the FlowRider is a lot of fun regardless of your skill level. Once I got up on my knees, it was fun to carve around. Again, just to feel the power of the water is such a thrilling sensation. Even just to hang out up here near the FlowRider and spectate, you can see some really talented riders, some people that are learning for their first time. It's just a great environment. For us, one of the biggest motivators to take an Alaskan cruise was the scenery. So here we are on the top deck as we're leaving Sitka, and it's breathtaking just to see the water and the land. Doesn't look like this in Ohio. We spent a fair amount of time up here just observing, taking in the landscape and the scenery. Here, again, you can see Mount Edgecombe off in the distance, that snow-capped peak. Dinner at the Windjammer tonight.
Assorted carbs.
Assorted carbs for Annie, and, well, about the same for me. It's the way to go. We enjoyed the view from our table and an easy dinner at the Windjammer. After that, we made our way back to our stateroom to view what looked like heaven off in the distance, the sunset behind those mountains, the ocean in the foreground. Breathtaking. Day 3 was a success. Had a lot of fun in Sitka. Wore ourselves out. It's about 10:30 ship time, and we're gonna head to bed, get ready for the passage in the morning. Check out Skagway. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for episode 5, Exploring Skagway, Alaska, where we take a ride on the White Pass Railroad. We greatly appreciate you guys watching our videos. If you enjoyed this yourself, like, subscribe, or even share the video with someone.